And, you know, I'd be upset if you were anything but.
Are these going to be trick nominations every week?
Of course it is.
No, I reckon it would be back to normal business.
No, I don't.
Listen, bring on whatever they want to throw us. This is such
So you're going to tell us tomorrow what you're thinking now?
Twist.
I will. I'll tell you all tomorrow what I'm thinking
Yeah.
now. And I wish I'd stuck to my guns about Michael, because I truly believe things are acted to start with. Then I changed my mind because I didn't want to look like I was saying something, and then I just...
Do you want to do another dread in me? Yeah.
Charlie, you do pop in.
You've got another theory, haven't you?
Yeah, I have got another theory, and I wish I'd bloody well stuck to my guns in a week. Anyway, never mind.
Joe, could you get some sugar?
At least I stuck with the Irish, that's what I'm going to blame it on.
Thank you. That's enough.
But I imagine as a normal guy, he's really nice.
He's actually, no, I actually think he is nice.
No, because
I think he didn't do anything on purpose.
Because he put his thumb up to you, so he obviously really liked
No, he hopes he
careful, I hate to see you suffering tomorrow.
went like that.
So he's obviously wants to talk to you.
I think he's that bad.
I wanted you to join in with a drink.
So into it.
So have I, and now I'm going to get pissed tonight.
Everyone should do it together. But I just don't want you to be ill.
Go. Oh, my goodness.
I'm so happy I got my flossers. They're like slippers. They're just wonder slippers.
It won't be acid, because I've got a sugar in there, so that will take away the acid, yeah.
So how much sugar did you bring in?
Oh, you star. Thank you very much.
So do you think we'll get like meat now?
No spoon, Joe?
I don't give a shit
Do you know,
what
I was going to say I don't give a shit now.
buzzing.
I don't give a shit, mate.
I'm buzzing too, Wolfie.
You should be buzzing tonight, Wolfie.
I'm glad Sally was right.
No,
buzzing.
I know
It's
what you're
injected
saying,
me. I feel like I've just been injected with
Adrenaline.
Man, not the last one.
booze. Don't fuck things up.
It was a bit, wasn't it? And
Well, we're not twins anymore.
When's your fight day?
We're not twins anymore.
We will be. I'll occasionally slip back.
Oh, you just don't.
Listen, these are not mine. I've never seen. I hadn't seen these before. The photo shoot.
Why's my photo absolutely ruined?
So how
So what case? Do you know what? I don't even think that.
Sally and fantastic actor.
I'm going to get a teaspoon.
Okay,
Sally, great girl, amazing girl.
Sally and
Michael, fucking amazing Hollywood star.
I can't
Go on, Sally Axel.
And Big Brother 13.
No,
I'll let you
based on the audition.
No wonder you wouldn't tell us the
But
second name.
I'm already following Sally. I knew she'd get in. She's a lovely girl.
Hey, say again?
Spot on.
I won't say too
Spot
much,
on.
but
And she was
obviously
like,
I
you
went
know
for the same
what?
audition as her. We know.
What if I should keep his sweatshirt?
I've kept his pyjamas. So.
Sally, you're a great girl, but I'm gonna. I don't believe he's an actor.
Yeah.
You know what, who was right, me or her?
Where is Dan?
In the dry room.
Oh, I really wanted to go with that.
He's
Oh, they're
probably,
going to be. Dan's
he's
going to
probably
be.
thrilled, but also a
buzzing.
bit sad that Sally's not.
Yeah, he's going to be feeling it tonight.
But well done to Gina for staying.
Yeah, well done, Gina.
Gina!
Thank you.
Really nice girl as well.
Okay, I'm going to get so drunk tonight.
Okay, and here's to us, because we're still here.
Hang on, no, let me get my glass.
None of us wanted to be the first
Big
out,
Brother
but...
13.
Cheers. We met last week.
Metaphorical cheers to everyone.
Cheers, baby.
If you clink my glass jar, I'll punch you back. I'm not going to clink your glass jar. I have no intentions.
Does that throw off the taste of your wine, Jackie, or is it okay?
Sorry?
Does it throw off the taste of your wine, or is it okay?
No, it's not the taste, it throws off the acidity. It
Well,
balances...
can you taste the sugar in it?
Oh,
And do you know what
yeah,
else?
it's very sweet.
Yeah.
I was quite sceptical of like the talking to animal thing, but now I'm not.
No.
And you know what?
No.
Just before that happened, that moth flew in, and what did it say? There was a twist.
How do you hear it from a moth, though? How does it...
Yeah,
come-
it's
a feeling.
How do
It's
just...
Yeah,
what
it's a
telepathic
feeling, yeah.
connection with
So-
the earth.
It's telling you, in what form is it telling you?
Energy,
Yeah, energy.
telepathy.
Like, I looked at it, I said, you know, what do you have to
Spread
teach
out.
me? And he went, twist.
Make yourself at home.
There's a twist.
Oh, I have.
And you weren't to know that, to be fair. You have. How the hell did you? It must be true, because how on earth would you have known there's a twist? We just thought.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny, but the bee said there was a task. We had a task. You know, the bird said There was going to be a confrontation. There's a confrontation.
Do you know what I find really interesting about it? Remember when we did that task when all the food went in the bucket?
Yeah.
Did you see Michael's face? He was really
He was
struggling.
pushing it.
I was right.
I said to him, he was pushing it into my tits.
What did you say, sir?
He was pushing it into my tits. And I said to him, after we finished it, I went, he was pushing it into me. I felt my tits.
That's why they didn't sound the thing.
That's why it was 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and you said, and you went, it's pushing it into me. You know, you said it's pushing to you as well.
I could feel someone, but you could really feel someone pushing it.
I felt it into my tits.
You were right next to him.
Yeah, I was a bucket, you know.
And that's why we didn't swap out. Because we were all like, oh, Michael, you're struggling, you're struggling.
And I was like,
I said today in the diary room, I said, I really
Gina,
like
darling, would you like a roll-up?
I said it today.
Oh my God.
I was in the diary room, I was like, oh no, might have
I'm sure someone will give you a proper fan.
I admit, I hold my hands up. I can't even go to bed after
Oh my God.
And it was true.
Do you want a proper one?
The bottle kept falling on my side. That was my fault.
She's given us fucking loads.
No, but I killed myself over it.
I'm going to
You know, that was my fault. The bottle from the task fell on my side 3 times.
We'll all share with you.
Not just when we failed, but 3 times.
I was right next to him.
On my side. My fault must have been the opposite side to me.
Yeah.
Was he next to you?
To calm down and stop saying it.
He's amazing.
Oh my God.
I killed myself
I
after
can't
the
believe
task.
Sally was like, you're a fucking actor, you're sitting in your bag, if they're paying you, and I was like,
She said it today when she was sitting here.
just before she left.
Just before she left.
She was saying it when she was sitting down at the table going, you're a fucking actor, you're an actor. And when I prove you, you're going to be fucking...
And all the times she said he winked to her like, yeah, you're going.
Saying you're yeah.
Oh my...
He said, yes, she said that to me.
He was whining her, and we were like, we never heard of it.
Because he obviously knew she was on, he was like, fuck it, Sally knows but the others don't, so he might as well play along with her.
Yeah.
So
And the
might as well
horny
make
thing-
her
Well, he made her sound insane.
How come
He
you
made her
two were
sound.
very connected at the end? Like you were like, and you were like looking at each other and stuff.
I think he actually
But you had a
really
one
liked
too
me.
today, in the
Me
bed.
and Michael.
Yeah.
No.
No, nothing else.
No.
No, I don't mean like that. I just thought, oh, you had me, like you had me.
I don't think you're an actor because you're an actual model because I did stalk your friend.
Huh?
What?
I'm not.
This is what I'm saying. Put it up. Yes, am I? Are we allowed to put it up? I presume so.
I can't get my head around this.
Buzzing.
I'm buzzing.
Don't care what just happened. The next bit's going to be brilliant.
Do you know
This is
what
what we
though?
signed up for.
Do you know what's weird? Mick would have had an interview and he would have said, he would expose the dirt on here, he would have said who he thought was stupid, and all the people that believed him, he would have probably went, oh, they were stupid.
Hello!
Shit. Guilty as
I
charged.
just hope he actually liked us.
So pleased you
Him and Sally, I would say him and Sally probably had a cracking thing.
Even though the public said that, that's thrown me full of confidence, and I think the fact that they did say it...
I think they heard you in the diary room saying, I'm going to win this for all the girls at Phil Lunch, and they loved it. I think they loved it. And you are a role model.
Yeah.
Screw the other comment, because that's amazing.
Haters gonna hate, you know?
Oh, for God's sake.
The moth's back.
Who was in the garden with me today? Someone was in the garden and I was saying that he was a liar and his acting was terrible and that he's an actor. I was sat in that garden.
Dan!
Did you go to the diary room?
Detective Dan! What?
What did you say? Were you one little brother?
What?
Did you chat to Sally?
No. No.
You're not allowed to chat to Sally, she's gone now.
I want a cigarette.
What did they say? Just think she'll
Did you go to the
so
diary room?
right now.
Yeah.
What did they say?
I bet it was intense. No, it was cool.
I bet it was, yeah.
What did they say?
Did you buzz it?
I can't even properly remember. I buzzed just before you did.
I want to go up there.
I buzzed about
I want to
7
go
times.
up there.
Yeah, but I
I've got
buzzed just
so
before.
much to say.
Your new theory.
My new theory, but my old theory.
Yeah.
What did they say?
Just you know, how did I reach my conclusions and blah blah blah. How's everyone else feeling about it?
This is Big Brother. Would Wolfie come to the diary?
Yay!
Wolfie.
Yeah, might as well.
I'm
so taken.
I've asked for some cassis as well. I really have.
Oh, darling, you're going to get me so drunk.
I want to.
Yeah, get drunk. Just drink it.
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah.
Good, right. You lot must be thinking, what are you so excited about?
Oh my God, what a night!
You must be thinking, what are you so excited about?
I'm loving this.
Oh, mate.
I didn't see it. I said you swallowed a pamphlet about conspiracies. I feel terrible for you. I feel bad for Sally.
No, don't be serious. It's part of the game. Like,
Where were you?
Shit, but
I went to the diary room.
what did they say? Show like people
I know.
watch us and vote.
mainly it was
Everybody
kind of
keeps
like.
saying that, saying shit.
A lot of it
Big
was
Brother,
just
you
like, how did I reach my
difficult to
conclusions?
comprehend, isn't it?
How did I reach my conclusions? How do I feel about Sally going? I talked about Sally.
Did Big Brother Day must have been looking in thinking,
Yeah, I did
Your
talk
fault.
to
Did Big Brother sound smug when
No,
they
I
talked
don't
about
think
Michael?
they were.
I tell you what, no, Dan, that's lovely. The fact
they
that
won't
most
be
of the
thinking
conversation was about, you know, Sally and what a great person she was, more than Michael, who was obviously a paid actor.
Yeah.
It's great. Sally is a great girl.
Why did she get out first, though?
Because the public voted.
Because she's such a great girl.
Oh, by the way, guys.
Go on.
Girls.
Listen, Charlie.
By the way, it definitely is. They just confirmed it. They paused and then like asked me a couple more questions and then they said, "Danny, it's vote to evict." Basically, really, it's vote to evict this year. It's vote to evict, not a vote to save. Because I said if it had been vote to save between all of us, Sally would still be here. Because it was vote to evict, she went. That's what I believe.
You think that if it were called in to save her,
she'd still be here because more people would have voted for her to be saved than to. No, I can't. I got confused. Okay.
It's vote to evict.
If it was vote to save,
Yeah, that's basically.
I think other people in the house, other people would have had less votes than Sally to be saved.
Oh, so you mean so people actually bothered to call up and evict you?
Yeah.
Yeah. If they were ringing, if people are ringing to vote to save
that means
you,
people really wanted her evicted.
yeah. But it,
She would have had more support.
but it also means
right.
people that she's wound up who's watching it have voted to evict her. But there's going to be people that will like what she was doing.
Yeah, and
they
if
would have
they
voted
did, they
to
would have
save
called,
her.
but they couldn't.
They would have voted to save her.
Yes,
so I think if between all of us here now, if it was vote to save, she wouldn't have gone. Someone else would. Because some other people might have got less votes than she did.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Fair friggin' play. Like I literally hats off.
I really want to marry you, baby.
Me too.
Think about what
you do in public. I'm holding back.
Think about what you do in public must think of us.
You're a serious catch now. Super intelligent and sexy.
Oh my God!
Your boyfriend's going to be literally.
Are we going to go now?
Yeah, I'm going to go out now.
We're going to smoke.
Yeah, should we all go outside?
Hey, give it a public and not find out.
Are you still buzzing? Are you buzzing?
Yeah, but look, literally, I've got 60 and he said that's it. It's not even 60 because I smoked some before. No, I'm going to give you one anyway because I'm not going to smoke really in here. Here?
No, of course you don't. Of course.
And then at the end of the week, I thought, yes, he is an actor. I just.
How did you know he was a bad actor?
Because every.
It wasn't necessarily. It was.
He wasn't. But I'll tell you why.
Sorry, go on.
Right. In the garden today, I can't remember who was with me. You know when you see these real people on TV who've witnessed a crime, and they're the ones who've done it, and they do the fake tears, and I'm not going to say it on, you know, they do the fake tears, and I often say, they did it, the fake tears, because it's bad acting. You know, they go, oh God, and there's no tears. And that's how I felt Michael was last night in that task. It was very, oh God, I can't do this. It was so over the top, so false, I thought, he is definitely acting. When Sally turned to me tonight and said, you agree with me, don't you? I said, absolutely do.
I was like,
I do. I know.
I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud of you too.
yeah, exactly the same as me. I swear on my whole entire I am here genuinely.
That's the ironic thing as well. Isn't that the ironic thing that I've given up my job? Like.
Yeah, but everybody.
Can I use that lighter, please?
After you.
Do you promise me you're not an actor?
I promise you, I swear on my life, my whole life. I would love to be an actor, but I'm not. I swear to you. You can see how you can see you can see that.
I know.
Can I have a lighter, please?
I got it from Dexter.
Yeah.
Dexter, do you promise me you're not an actor?
I'm not an actor. I can't believe I trust.
He's devastated.
I know, honestly, I can't believe, for once in my life, because I never open up to anyone, that I stood up for him.
Oh, God, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. I feel so relieved, Sophie. I feel so relieved. So relieved.
I know, I can imagine. I remember you said to me today, you're like, you're going to owe me a huge apology.
I really respect how you, even though I pulled you aside and said,
and everyone was calling
you
crazy.
said, Charlie, I can't help it. Like I know it.
And that's what I just said to Hazel. That is what I'm really proud of.
I know, and me.
Charlie,
Sorry, Sally.
I'm really proud of myself for that reason that I did stick to my guns. I said to all the people that spoke to me about it, my friends that I've made, and even the ones that didn't, I didn't speak to about. I'm just proud that I stuck to my guns and I said all along, I can't help how I feel. I can't help it. I can't fake it. I'm not fake. I'm genuine. I'm so genuine.
And, oh my God, and I was like, so why did you say to Sally that you loved the food? He was like, Charlie, I had to, like, I got told to make him jealous. Like, do you remember with all the food?
On that too.
And of course, if he's an actor as well, they have to feed him properly.
I was going to say, they have to feed him properly.
Yeah, you can't be living on our food, which we have lived on.
Every time it's a diary room, he's been eating.
He's probably had burgers, chips.
Sally was right when we stood and asked him in the door that day, what's your second name? And he went, I don't want to say, or something like that. She's like, you're a fucking actor, you don't have a second name, you don't have a second name.
Oh,
I
was
like,
her.
Wasn't here.
But do you know what I mean? She'd be out there going, I was right, I was right, I was right.
And she was saying to everyone, now the whole fact that she's gone in the first week is
she'd be over it. She'd be elated. She'd be elated that she was right. She'd be elated. She will be. She'll be elated. And I cannot wait to see her on the other end and give her a fucking high five and just go, yes!
I know, I'll have to fucking high five her and give her about 1 million shots.
The funny thing is with Sally, she didn't think it initially, but then I remember then Tuesday morning, she woke up Tuesday morning, she went, Dan, I think you're right. I've been thinking about it, I've been dreaming about it, I think you're right. And that's from that moment she was with me.
Maybe your people
Bless
go with your
her.
intuition.
I feel really out of touch with my intuition.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
I feel really
Yeah.
far away from my in tune with myself thing, because that's not just your thoughts, that's a feeling you had. You had a strong feeling, and I didn't have that feeling.
I didn't, not one bit. Not one bit.
Because I'm good, I think a lot with my head, but do you know what? The one thing I said when I first got here was, I really want to stop
and trust
using
people.
my mind so much and go with my instinct a bit more, because I don't know how to use my instinct. And I don't have. I'm not in touch with my instinct. I didn't have a feeling about him. This you and Sally did. It's weird.
I think that's
that was Rylan. That was Rylan.
No, there was a second segment earlier on in that. Yeah, he runs through and he high-fives someone, and there's lots of pipes around, and I think that's behind the mirror.
Imagine that.
So when he went out to the diary room one time, he probably went out the side door and had an interview or a chat, and he probably looked at us through the mirrors and thought, oh God.
No, he probably thought I'm doing...
I just think
probably thought,
don't
oh
you
God,
think
that's
this
silly.
is exciting and
Extremely. I've never had it more exciting, but it's exciting but annoying that but I feel for it.
Not annoying.
For me, it's annoying.
I'm not annoyed at all. I'm happy.
I'm pleased I believe this.
I mean,
he was on what I thought was a tough week, and I stood by him. So I'm not annoyed at myself.
I didn't feel I was a tough week.
To be fair, even as
had he been a serious, housemate, he was put through the ringer. As head housemate, those decisions would have been. I know they weren't, obviously, as it turns out, but they would have been difficult.
Now looking back, you look back and you think, why did
when you got the whole nation on this side? A normal person who would have been chosen to be head of house would not have been as affected as he was pretending to be affected. That was too over the top for it to be real. That's why it was unreal.
You're a good judge of character.
You know, it was
better than I am, clearly.
Dan sat up there with me today, with me and Wolfie today, and Dan went, he's got to go. He went, someone will be evicted, and then he went, and then he will go, and then he went, and then you'll all get your suitcases back. Bam, 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 done. Dan knows. What really surprises me is Wolfie's thing actually worked.
I know.
Worked.
Shame.
You say it out loud and you think, you say it out loud. You say it out loud and you say it out loud and you think, no, this is ridiculous. I'm not listening to this. I'm still sceptical. And it comes true.
She's so on the mark that I'm not going to do anything.
Apparently she's speaking to a fly earlier after the show, and the fly said there was going to be a surprise.
One-on-one healing.
That's the surprise.
Where she's read their
fly said there would be a twist.
I thought you talked about like when she was
but although she did that with Michael, didn't she?
What? The aura cleansing.
Yeah, and Michael must have been playing up to it.
I want to know, remember?
Sally,
you know the secret we were supposed to keep and you raised your voice about that? I want to know what happened if we actually kept that secret going.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to find out what they were actually
done. Before when you slipped up?
Yeah.
I want to know what happened with that, because they had to change their plans.
Yeah, of course they did.
Wait, just leave it. Oh my God.
Oh, but I do feel like the ones that fell for it, the innocent ones in one sense, like...
We thought we were real clever.
Twins, we were thinking we were clever,
I was fucking doing his hair and wearing his clothes.
And compassionate towards him.
I was just like...
The funny thing is, like, we chatted as well about the whole...
But here's the thing, Sally knew and she still got voted out.
We feel like we're on level and,
you know?
Yeah.
But then Sally might have lost it on the first night with Gina, perhaps, because, you know...
Possibly.
Thought, perhaps, if Gina did just go to take her hat off, even I...
As he was making out.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
you know it's a game.
I agree. Because you know it's a game. So every time he walked out of the room, I thought, that's not right. Because if it had been you or me, I would have played the game and thought, yeah, this is exciting.
Okay.
But he got so sensitive and so wound up, not really, that it was too much.
I just wonder what he's doing now, you know. I wonder what Sally's doing now. It's strange they're on the outside world.
Sally feels good.
It's strange Sally and him are on the outside world. They probably actually spoke to each other. They've probably actually congratulated each other.
For Sally's sanity, yeah, he's probably...
No, I can't see Sally doing that.
Sally will be so pleased now because she thinks...
What do you mean? I'm saying they kind of embraced, not fought.
I know, I don't think that... But I think she would have been like, well done you, good actor.
My new theory.
No, it's not a new theory. I have thought this all along. And I'm not holding back this time. When I go to the diary room, I'm going to tell them.
And then are you going to tell us tomorrow?
I will tell everybody tomorrow. Because when I was in the garden the other day and I said, I think I know, and then I sort of retracted it because I was pretending that I didn't know, but I think...
Is it about one of us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How exciting.
Including
well, Jackie,
but I'm going to say it because I could kick myself for not, you know, carrying on.
Do you know what? Do you know what this has taught me? Like, I was talking earlier, who was I talking to? Saying that I don't... To Charlie, I was saying, like, maybe I don't want to... Like, I don't have no life lessons to learn yet. Do you know what I learned today? I'm naive. That's what I learned today.
Yeah. Well,
no.
Trusting is not the same as naive.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, do you know what?
Being trusting.
You're not. You're 18 years old.
You're in the Big Brother house.
You're not.
And trust isn't part of the process.
No, you're not.
But in the outside world, being trusting and being genuine is a quality.
I trusted that boy so much. And do you know what? I still would now.
Yeah, because you haven't had... You're 18 years old. You haven't had life experiences. That's why. So it's nothing to do with being naive, because you two are not naive. You're clever guys. You're very, very intelligent, which is what I said in the diary room today. I think you're highly intelligent, both of you. You're not naive at all.
It scared me when I heard Sally's boos. When I heard the boos, I thought, I stepped back. It scared me. Do you know what? And that was when it was real.
You've got nothing to worry about, you two.
What were they chanting?
Get out.
They would get
Sally out.
They was chanting that, were they?
Oh, yeah, you probably couldn't hear it. It was they tried.
They changed a few times, didn't they?
First of all, what they do is kind of they try and find words that everyone chants, because one bit of the audience is going to chant something, and then it sounds like a ruckus, and then do you know what I mean? They kind of unison themselves out. I can't believe she walked out. Like, didn't walk out. I can't believe she walked out to that. I was so proud of how she walked out, though. She strutted her stuff. When she
yeah. Fist up, yeah.
And do you know what? I reckon she thrived off it.
I think she did.
Because any reaction, because she knows any reaction from an audience.
She really is.
She knows any reaction from an audience is a reaction, and that's what she wants.
We're not obliged to say this about her now. She's not here anymore, but she genuinely is a lovely girl.
She is a lovely girl.
The thing is, they only get to see an hour. We get to see the full 24-hour package of her.
Seriously,
I'm going to miss her sitting on that bed with Hazel having a laugh. I'm going to miss that.
It's a book, and the cover is I'm a model and I'm loud and I'll swear, but you read the book and you see more.
And then you read the book and then you think, actually,